before I share all 24 of the patterns I made, I'm excited to share that. I wanted to talk to you guys about Max the Market Kitty, you guys. I have finally published this pattern, and also I want to talk to you about something Stacy and I have been thinking about. While I was working on these Instagram patterns, she called me up and she's like, you know, I'm just trying to get some inspiration. What about me and you like doing a challenge on our channels? Like, let's think of something. So then she kind of got my wheels turning. I always say that between her and I together, we have one brain because we work well together. I had the idea of creating a challenge for her, but not only for her, but for you. Well, hello my crafty friends, and welcome back for another Friday video. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. For those of you that are new, my name is April and I am the creator behind the Cozy Buckeye. And on this channel, I just like to share my love for crochet. I have a small business. I'll talk about that, and market preps and patterns. I don't know. We just have a good old time here on this channel. So if any of those things interest you, please consider subscribing to my channel. So I just want to give you guys a big thank you for coming along with me through all of these Roundup videos I've been doing, and all of your love and support and your comments. I just appreciate so much. It's been so incredibly fun making all of these patterns. It helps to keep my motivation to keep creating. I don't know if you guys know or if you're new to my channel, but I have had a crochet business now for 13 years, and for years and years I made the same things over and over again. We made hats, my mom and I, just hats, nothing but hats. And over the last, I don't know, like 5 years, it was like hard to even make them because I was ready to give up my business because I was just sick of it. I was sick of it. And then my daughter got sick and I started making amigurumi just for myself. And then I found plushies, and so I've been making plushies now for about, I don't know, maybe three years or so. I just love it. I absolutely love creating and making plushies. Doing these Roundup videos, it all started because I wanted to make some cows, okay? And I always hated cows because I hated the color changes. I hated arms and legs and things being sewn, and like I just would like to do these small little market makes that were no-sew, that were easy, that I could sell at markets. So I tended to make those instead of these bigger items. And then I decided, well, I'm going to make some cow patterns that I had bought a while ago, and I started going through my pattern stash and I started making all the cows. And then I was like, well, I wonder how many cows I can make. And then I'm like, wow, this might be a good video idea. And I mean, I spent weeks making that first video, making all of those cows, and then putting it all together and seeing all of the cows together just made me realize that this is something that could be fun to do for so many themes. So, you know, now I've done bunnies and cats and dogs, dragons, which was my last video, and it was awesome to do the dragons. And now I'm working on dinos, you guys, for the next video. So hope you'll stick around for that. I don't know if it's going to be next week, depending on how long I need. But these videos take a while to crochet everything, because when I talk about these patterns, I like to make them. I like you to see that I'm making these patterns so you know that you could make them too. I mean, the videos where people just say, oh, you should try these, but they've never made them, I don't really like that. I don't like that at all. So I want to know you've made it. I want to know what you think about it. I want to know how easy it is, if you've had problems with it. Like, I want you to be honest with me. I don't want you just to show me. I can look myself, right? Show me that you've made it. So that's what I like to do. I like to make them and share them with you. It's just cool to see them all together, all of the different patterns. And honestly, when you make so many of the same things, you learn so much. Like, I have learned so much in doing all of these patterns all at the same time. So I challenge you to try some patterns that maybe you thought you couldn't make. Just give it a shot, because I've really enjoyed it. In between all of these really big videos, I'm like trying to come up with videos to do in the interim, because I need a couple weeks to prepare for those. So this week I had the idea. For one, I wanted to talk about Max the Market Kitty, who is releasing today for you guys to purchase. But with Max, I was like, what else can I talk about? I thought maybe I would do some market prepping in this video with Max the Market Kitty, but then I was like, what do I market prep? So I thought I would try my hand at market prepping some smaller items, and then I was like, well, maybe I'll try some of these Instagram patterns that I haven't made yet. And then I started making them, and I'm like, ooh, I wonder how many I can get done in just a couple days. And so in just less than 2 days, I've made, I think I pulled a few out of my stash, but I have made at least 20, okay? I have made 20 patterns from Instagram in 2 days. I'm gonna share all of these patterns with you guys. And also, I want to talk to you about something Stacy and I have been thinking about. While I was working on these Instagram patterns, she called me up and she's like, you know, I'm just trying to get some inspiration. What about me and you, like, doing a challenge on our channels? Like, let's think of something. So then she kind of got my wheels turning. I always say that between her and I together, we have one brain, because we work well together coming up with things. I had the idea of creating a challenge for her, but not only for her, but for you. So the challenge is, I'm so excited, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to read this because I don't want to flub it up, but I'm also going to put it up here. Okay, so we are doing what's called Share the Love Instagram Challenge. The challenge is that you are going to find 5 new free patterns. So new meaning ones you've never made before, okay? I want to challenge you to make some new creations. Okay, so find 5 free Instagram patterns, and then you are going to, of course, if you're going to make a pattern from someone, give them a follow. And also, I want you to share a post on Instagram and tag the designers so that you're showing that love, you guys, because that's the point, okay? We are sharing and showing the love. Plus, you're showing the designers love, but by sharing it, you are showing the community the love by sharing these patterns so that other people are finding them, and it gives them inspiration to be able to make market items as well. And we want you to challenge a friend. Okay, so you're finding 5 free patterns. You're going to follow and tag the designers. You're going to make and share them on your Instagram. You can take a picture, you can do a reel, doesn't matter. We want you to challenge a friend. If you have a YouTube channel, we would love for you to talk about the 5 patterns. We would also like you to share the challenge on your YouTube channel if you decide to join us. We hope you do. And we want you to challenge a friend. So give your friend a challenge. Right now, I want to challenge, of course, Stacy. Stacy, I want to see your 5 free Instagram patterns. And then I was thinking, I don't know, Katie from the Celestial Homebody. And then I'm also challenging kraftykait, okay? So I need you guys to come up with 5 free patterns from Instagram, make them and share them. And we want you to challenge a friend. All right. And then also, if you're going to share the post on Instagram, please tag Stacy and I. That way we can share them on my future videos. If I see that you have tagged me, I'm going to show them on my channel. So I'm going to pick these posts and reels, and I'm going to try to share them. And then also, if you're a YouTuber and you share this challenge, I'm going to add you to a playlist so that we can go and find all of these freebies on this playlist. And then maybe also by sharing the love, we'll also share the YouTubers as well. and we'll share the Instagrammers, and we'll share, I don't know, we just want to show the community the love. I'm excited about this. I think it sounds fun. Plus, we get to find new patterns that maybe we haven't seen before. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too. I will obviously put the challenge in the description below. Also, if you want to screenshot this, that's your challenge, you guys. Okay? I'm excited. The other thing, you know, before I share all 24 of the patterns I made, I'm excited to share that. I wanted to talk to you guys about Max the Market Kitty, you guys. I have finally published this pattern. I'm really excited. I want to thank all of my testers who worked with me on this pattern. I will share your guys' photos and your names here. I thank you guys so much. It's definitely been a learning process for me. The last time I had published a pattern was in 2017, and I had published a lot of newborn photography props and some hats. I didn't go through the process that people are using on Instagram. So since I've been on YouTube, I wanted to learn the process, and over the past year I've done some pattern tests for people, and I've learned how it's been done. So I'm excited to get started. It was my first time on Instagram, like doing a pattern test. So it was surprisingly fun, and I'm just excited. This weekend, Friday and Saturday, I am offering Max the Market Kitty at 50% off if you want to go check out this pattern. I think I'll mark down all my patterns for a couple days, so if you're interested in any of my other things right now, check those out. But Max is the only plushie pattern I have right now, you guys. I have so many more things I want to publish going forward, but just bear with me. For me, I enjoy crocheting more than anything when it comes to all of this business stuff, okay? And I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that, that's what it boils down to. We do this business because we love to crochet. We don't necessarily love to, do the administrative part of the business, but that's just part of it. So I find myself struggling to make myself do some of those things at times, and I drag my feet a little bit if I'm being really honest. I'm just being real, being truthful. So just kick me in the butt, would ya? Kick me in the butt. Be like, April, get busy, woman. Stop, put your hook down and get busy. Write us these patterns, okay? I need a kick in the butt. I'm giving you permission, okay? All right. Also, with Max the Market Kitty, you guys, I am going to be offering my adoption certificate with the pattern. So when you purchase the pattern, you get the pattern and you get the adoption certificate. You can print this on paper too. You don't have to print it on the thermal shipping label printer paper. So if you have a thermal shipping label, it's easy to put these on the shipping label stickers, but you can still print these on paper, which I think would still be okay to have adoption certificates at your market. You could take a cardstock and print these to size, print like 4 on a page, and then cut it. It's that simple. It really is not that hard to do, and then offer these. I also offer stickers at markets. When I sell Max the Market Kitty, I offer the adoption certificate and the stickers. I also use my adoption box. Let me show you. It's just an Amazon box. And when I display them, I put them in this box. I sell my kitties for $18 with the adoption certificate and the stickers. I wanted to share with you guys because I have been trying to market prep some of these cats, because usually when I do these big festivals, I think last year at some of them I took like 18 to 20, and I sold out like in the first day. These festivals are 2 days long, and I wish I would have had like 30 or 40 of these cats. which is a lot to do, but like I think I need to try to have more at the markets to see how they do. I mean, that's a lot of profit if you had that many made, but the ones I had sold, they sold out. So this cat sells really well. It's like the perfect size. It's not too big, it's not too small. In the pattern, I also share with you guys how to do this color change option here, as well as you can either do the safety eyes, or I have linked in the pattern my tutorial to do the embroidered eyes, as well as that video also shares how to use the adoption certificates, how to print them, how to make them, all of that. This is with a tweed yarn. This particular color change with the face works really good with variegated yarn, I think, and then it looks cute with safety eyes too. Just some kitties to look at for you. And I named this pattern after Max, my fat cat that I have. Mr. Max is what I like to call him. Abby took him to college with her and put him on a diet, and he lost weight, and then he came home and now he's fat again because he constantly meows at all of us in the family to feed him every time we're all in the kitchen, so he gets overfed. But if we don't feed him, he won't shut up. He just meows and meows and meows and meows. He wants food all the time. When Raja was around, because Raja had diabetes, we always had food in the bowl. Always. So he never ran out. And it was hard to put him on a diet then. But after Raja passed away and after Abby took Max to college, she fed him like he was supposed to be fed. And he doesn't like it when his food is gone. So he's fat again. So he is a loaf cat. I was inspired to name my pattern after him. So anyway, I don't even know how many cats I have right now, but this one is made with Big Twist and this one is Burnett. So it does come out a little bigger with Big Twist. This is the Mystical yarn. You guys, it's such a quick pattern, and the feedback I got was pretty good. Everyone seemed to like the ears. The ears are different on my pattern. They stick up a little bit more than some of the other patterns you see out there. So anyway, that's Max the Market Kitty. If you guys want to go check him out, he will be in the description below. Are you guys ready to talk about 24 free Instagram patterns? Let's talk about 24 free Instagram patterns. First, let me just say a big thank you to all of these designers for offering this community freebies. It's so cool. Like, you could literally make all of these things without buying a pattern and sell them. They're all great market makes. Market makes, in my opinion, should be under $20. Okay, if you guys are really wanting to make some money at a market, patterns under 20, under 15, under 10, $5 patterns are even better. You want to be able to offer different price ranges for everyone. Since I've been doing markets, I have things that are priced really high. My hats are pretty expensive. They take a lot of work. But then I started selling the plushies, and I offer these lower priced items. And so I'm selling not only the small items, but I'm also selling to those people who come in to look at the bigger items as well. So it's just, you end up making more money because you have both, okay? Because obviously people come in, like they would admire my hats, like, wow, they're really nice, but maybe they can't afford them. So then they'll look at the smaller things and they're like, wow, those are cool too. And then they buy them. So it's good to have both. It's good to have both. And you will still sell both. A lot of people think if you have smaller priced items, people aren't going to buy the bigger items, but I still think they do. I absolutely think they do. Because if they can afford to buy the big stuff, they're going to buy both. And if they can't afford to buy the big stuff, they're still not going to buy the big stuff, but they'll buy the small stuff. So you got to have both. All right, so let's get started with number 1, okay? Number 1, this is the Itty Bitty Birds pack. There's 4 birds to this pattern. This is by Chanel's_crochet. This itty bitty bird I made with Elise Voluto yarn. It came up, it worked up so quick. It's so quick. There's only 6, 7, 8, 9 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10. I can't really see the bottom because it's pulled together, but very quick. I mean, this is very quick. I really like this little guy. I think this would be cute. Very cute on, obviously, keychains. Perfect size for keychains. This could also work as a car swing. Just saying. I mean, you could squeeze the swing underneath these bobbles when you're putting the swing on there. And I think it's a great idea. So I really like this one. I'll definitely be making this one again. I'm going to make some keychains. I need to make more keychains. I don't have enough for my shows in the fall, which I need to start thinking about, you guys. I need to start working on some of this stuff. So this is number 1, Itty Bitty Birds by Chanel's_crochet. Okay. Number 2. This one was really fast, like even quicker than the bird. And on all of these patterns, most of them have been using 12mm eyes, but this is number 2. This is the mini pineapple by Hook_Stories. This thing is so quick. So quick. I thought, I need to make some food stuff. I'm going to try to find some more food patterns. I think this was cute. And I added a little smile. Keychains sell really well for me. And I have a little display where I hang them all up so people can see. I know some people say it's good to put them in a basket so people can thumb through them and they like digging through them. But I think I'm going to do both this year. I think I'm going to have everything displayed, but then I might have a little basket of extras. Just a thought. But I really like this little pineapple. This is also done in Elise Voluto yarn. I use a 6mm hook with Elise Voluto. This is, again, number 2, mini pineapple by Hook_Stories. Okay. Number 3. Number 3. This is a mini axolotl by Loops and Knots Crochet. This is number 3. Loops and Knots Crochet has a YouTube channel. You guys can check her out. She has all kinds of information about her market prepping and all the little patterns. She sells a ton of patterns. She also has a lot of free tutorials as well as freebies on Instagram. So this pattern, I think I did a little bit crooked. Its head's kind of tilted, but just keep in mind when you're doing patterns with bobbles, you might have to move the bobbles. And I mean, if you twist its neck some, it looks a little better, but it's obviously a little bit crooked. And that's okay, because it just looks like they're going. But this is also done in Elise Voluto yarn. This little axolotl is so stinking cute and tiny. A little challenging for me with my hands to do these smaller rounds like that, but it's still really cute. I could see myself making some axolotls. I did embroider the eyes on this one because I wasn't sure like I wasn't sure really where to put them. I just went ahead and finished it and embroidered it on, and when I embroidered it on, I used the acrylic yarn. I mean, this thing is so tiny. It's so little. This is number 3. This is the mini axolotl by Loops and Knots Crochet. Okay. So number 4. Number 4, if you guys are looking for a teeny tiny bee, oh my goodness, This is a mini bee by Crochet Grove. Crochet Grove has a lot of fun patterns. I recently made a cow of hers. It's standing, it has 4 legs, it had a heart on it. It was really, really cute. I loved it. She also offers some freebies, and she is also a YouTuber. She has some free tutorials as well. She's fun to watch. You guys should go check her out. I used Burnette on this one, and it worked up so fast. I did add some embroidery around the eyeball and some cheekies, and these you crochet, but you sew them, you kind of tie them on. They're not really a big deal. This pattern is so tiny, you guys. This is so cute. Even with Burnette, it comes out really small, so it works up really quick, really quick. So this is number 4. This is Crochet Grove's Mini Bee. Okay, number 5. Number 5. This is Stacy's ice cream keychain. Her Instagram is appletree_StacyMakes. This little ice cream cone is so cute, so fast to make. I used Elise Voluto. I think she uses Big Twist Posh when she makes hers, but even in Elise Voluto, it's really quick and small. I will say that I was inspired by, and you guys, I live by Kings Island here in Cincinnati. My son works there. We've been going to Kings Island since I was a kid, and Kings Island has blue ice cream. So everybody loves their blue ice cream, and I made a blue ice cream for my childhood memories of their blue ice cream. You guys, this is really quick. I think this would be so cute with a whole rainbow full of ice cream cones if you displayed it with a bunch of ice cream cones. What kid doesn't like ice cream? My kids are obsessed with ice cream, and my husband too. But anyway, this is a really cute pattern by my friend Stacy. This is number 5, Ice Cream Keychain by appletree_StacyMakes. Okay. The next pattern is number 6. This is a mini octo by Crochet Dot with Mimi. I put it on a keychain because, you know, it's really tiny. Even in Burnette, like, this thing is so small. It's very easy, very cute. These you could whip up so fast. These are probably even faster than the All From Jade Octo. And I like that it has little legs. So anyway, I will say, this was the first project that I got to use a new hook that I bought. And I am not sponsored by this company, but you guys know last week, if you didn't watch my dragon video, I snapped a hook, you guys. This is my precious. This was my number 1 most used hook. My Clover Amour hook. And I will say, I contacted them. I offered to send pictures, but they want me to mail it back. But they said they'd send me another one if I mailed it back. And I've yet to do it, but I guess I have to mail it in to get a return. Why can't they go with pictures? They don't believe me? I'm not lying. Why do you need it? Anyway, I will be returning this one to get another one. I did have a spare though, thank goodness. So I have a spare because this is one I use a lot. So you guys, if you have a hook that you use all the time, get a backup. Just saying, okay? But I've been talking a while about wishing they made these in metal. I wish they made this size and 8, especially those 2 sizes. I wish I had them in metal. So then I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw these hooks and I had to buy one. Look at it. This is the limited edition Aura Streamline metal hook from Furls, okay? I had one Furls hook previously. I don't even know where it's at right now. It's probably put up, but It's an acrylic hook. It was an 8. And I could not get used to, they have kind of an inline. I think that's what they call it. It's inline. And I couldn't get used to it. But then recently I've started doing yarn under with my Amigurumi, and I feel like it's easier now to use this hook. And let me show you. I mean, honestly, now that I look at these hooks and comparing them, try to get them closer here. There's not much difference. Just a little bit. Like Clover's more rounded a little bit, like under there. But I guess it's a little bit flatter. I don't know. I'm going to start trying to use this one. I did use it on this Octo. I liked it. It's heavy. Like these metal hooks are heavy. And the only thing that I'll have to get a little bit used to is the neck's a little bit longer. So this part, the neck's about that long compared to this one. But sometimes when I crochet, I'll use my finger here. So it's kind of a long stretch for me. I'm gonna have to get used to this hook. It's a little bit different, but I love the way it feels. I actually had to go buy more. I went and bought more sizes because I'm like, well, if I like the 7, I need a 6. Then I had to order a 5.5 and a 5 because, you know, when I do acrylic stuff, I use those. So anyway, I will let you guys know how I'm feeling about my new Furls hooks when they come in, but so far I'm loving her. She's really pretty. Let me know, do you guys use Furls? What do you think of Furls hooks? I'm liking it so far. And I think it's, like I said, because I switched to yarn under. Okay, back to my mini Octo. This is a really fast, quick make, you guys. Great on a keychain. This is number 6, Crochet with Mimi. Okay. Number 7 is a small flower that I put on a keychain. This is number 7 by Hook Crochet Co. I did this in Elise Voluto. You guys, this makes such a quick make. I feel like you could sell these for so cheap because they're so fast. I feel like you could sell them for like, I don't even know if you would need to sell them for $5. You could probably sell these for $3. But because they're so little and they would be so cute on a bag. So anyway, I like this. This is by Hook Crochet Co. I have another one by Hook Crochet Co. This is number 8. I've talked about this one before. I did make this one for this video. This is number 8, the Gummy Bear by Hook Crochet Co. I've made this one a lot. I did just make this one though in Elise Voluto because I had never made it in Elise Voluto. I really like this pattern a lot. It's so quick. I don't have to adjust the bobbles. The pattern works just fine for me. That's kind of nice. It's such a quick make. I am excited to see how they do on keychains. I think they'd be great on keychains, especially if you had, I'd say the most popular colors are going to be pink, purple, and blue. For sure. This is number 8. This is Hook Crochet Co.'s Gummy Bear. Okay, so we have number 9. I cannot pronounce this name. This is a little chicken. I will put the name on the screen. This pattern reminds me of another pattern that I've paid for that I use a lot. It's very similar in size. On these little chickens, I feel like you have to embroider the eyes, but maybe you have tiny eyes. I don't have really super tiny safety eyes, but it's really quick to embroider with worsted weight yarn for this. So I recommend this if you're looking for a keychain pattern. This is the little chicken by, it'll be on the screen. Okay, so this is number 9. Number 10. This one I have made before, but had to share it. This is a sea turtle by Stitching with Abby. It's very quick to make. This is a great way to use some scrap yarn, some variegated yarn. I also embroidered the eyes with acrylic yarn on this one. Sometimes these little patterns, it's just easier to, when you embroider the eyes, it's so quick, and it's literally like, you know, 4 or 5 rounds of acrylic yarn, and then you're done to do the eyes. So this is a good fast keychain pattern. This is, again, number 10, Stitching with Abby Sea Turtle. All right. So these next two, I'd say win the award for most creative. I think they're so cute. I'm gonna have to make a lot of these, just so you know. Like, I really like these next two a lot. These next two patterns, there's actually 4 characters in this pattern pack, and they're all free. But the first one is number 11. Oh my goodness, who do you think this is, you guys? This is number 11, Derpy Sponge by Gwenny's Crochet. My son really loved this when he asked me if he could have it. He said he wants to hang it in his car, which I thought was cute. This is done in Elise Voluto yarn. It was really quick. This is one where you need to make sure you've got the bobbles lined up. Any of these patterns that are no-sew with bobbles, sometimes, you know, you have to make some adjustments to keep them straight. And when I do that, I will count how many stitches are in between the bobbles, and then I'll just kind of, before I even start, like, make sure that they're gonna be centered, and if not, I'll adjust them. It's really easy to do. But this one, oh my goodness, I love it. I did add some embroidery above the eye, and I put a little smile on him. And I think she does the eyes a little like wonky to make it look derpy, but I wanted the eyes to be straight, so I can't even tell you how much I love this little pattern. It is so cute. So you guys will have to go make these. This is number 11. This is the Derpy Sponge by Gwenny's Crochet. Okay, so number 12 might even be better. I don't know, but you know, the sponge has a best friend, right? The best friend is the starfish. This is number 12. I love this one. Derpy Starfish by Gwenny's Crochet. Look how cute. I did add the embroidery with some acrylic yarn and with the eyebrows and the mouth. This thing is so good. And then you do a couple little embroideries with the purple on the pants. Oh my gosh, there is a snail and a Squidward, if you know what I'm saying. I think Gary and Squidward. I need to make all 4, but I didn't. So I will though. And if I do, I'll share them with you guys. But oh my gosh. So cute. My kids all love this cartoon, and Becca almost made me hate it when she was a kid because she watched it so much. Drove me crazy. So this is number 12, Derpy Starfish by Gwenny's Crochet. All right. The next pattern is one that I saw Stacy make, and I saw it when I went down to her show down in Indiana. She makes these. This is number 13. This is the baby turtle. Put it on a keychain too, guys. This is the baby turtle by LMS Art. This is so fast. You make the head's crocheted in, you do some quick little bobbles, This is such a quick pattern, and it makes a really quick, easy, fun keychain. I used Elise Voluto yarn on this one, and it's adorable. Love it. So again, this is number 13, No Sew Baby Turtle by lmsart.co. Okay, so that's all the keychains I made. I love selling keychains. I think they're great. We have 11 more. Oh my goodness. Okay. Number 14 is one I've been seeing and I've been wanting to try and hadn't, but this is Mom Stitch Eddie's Baby Frog. This is so cute. She did a great job on this little pattern. I love the way it looks. I love the little legs and arms. And it's so quick. I did this in Burnett, so it turned out a little bit bigger. I think if you did this in Elise Voluto or Posh, it would be a great keychain size. It could be a backpack buddy, but it's kind of big, I think, for that. So easy. I love this one. I have a bunch of scrap yarn. I think I'm going to make a bunch of these. I mean, seriously, this is a great pattern. I loved it. So this is number 14, The Baby Frog by Mom Stitch Eddie. All right, now this one you guys have seen before. I had to pull it out of my cats. I did this one and I shared it in my cat pattern roundup. So if you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out. Look how cute this cat is. I know my friend Kraftykait makes this one a lot. I think she sells them for $12, I believe. This would be great with variegated yarn and Burnett or whatever. This is done in Elise Voluto. I added some embroidery on the face with acrylic yarn. I think it turned out really cute. And then of course I like to do the little X on the butt. People love it. Never heard anybody not love it, so I think this pattern's really cute. I like this one a lot. And this is number 15, My_Universe 64. Let me tell you, she has so many patterns. She even has like a tagline, 50 free patterns. She has a lot of patterns on Instagram for free, so you'll have to go check her out. She also has a YouTube channel, and I've been watching it. It's pretty fun. She has a lot of tutorials, so if you guys need some visual help making some stuff, go check her channel out and show her the love. This is her kitty. This is number 15, My_Universe 64. All right, well, I had to make another one because I had already made one. I already made that one, but I wanted to do one for this video. This is her cute little dino. This is number 16. This is My_Universe 64, No Sew Dino. Look at this thing. Oh my. Love how fat and chunky he is. And I used some bigger eyes. These are 20mm eyes, and I just think it's so cute. Oh my goodness. Got some bobbles here. The bobbles were starting to go a little wonky, but I think they're okay. I think I probably could have moved this one over, but that's okay. I think it still looks really good. I love this one. I can see making more of this one. This is a good pattern. It's quick, it's cute, and if you used a Burnett, it'd be even bigger. So this was with Elise Voluto. All right, so this is number 16, My_Universe 64. Okay, number 17. Number 17, you guys, look at this cutie. Number 17 is Chunkymon Electric Mouse by Naughty Nat. I love this one. And let me just say, Naughty Nat, there are so many patterns on her Instagram that are free. You can buy these on Etsy, but she offers them free on Instagram, which is incredible. Like, these really do, I can see these selling at markets because kids love characters. They love Pokemon so much. And I know my Pikachu hat sold all the time. All the time. Like, that was one of my best sellers for years. So I think I'm going to try to make some of these to sell at markets. There is a little bit of sewing. You got to sew the ears and the tail on, but I'm telling you guys, my trick, I've said it before, like with the ear, you stick the ear down the center and just sew around it. It's not hard, it's so easy when you use these sewing sticks, which this is a double pointed knitting needle, but I just can't reach them. They're up there, and they're also in my crochet bag, the ones I have made. But I honestly, I use these a lot too. So you just stick those sewing sticks in there and whip stitch around your little ear, and then you take some pins and you whip stitch around the tail. You whip stitch around the tail. It's so quick and easy. Sewing's not that bad, but this one, love it, you guys. I need to make more of the other characters, which I think I might. Maybe I'll challenge myself to do that. Very cute. I love this one. So this is number 17. This is the Chunkymon Electric Mouse by Naughty Nat. Okay, number 18. This one has been a favorite for a while of mine. I have made this one a lot. This is the No Sew Mini Elephant by Nooks_Hooks. This is number 18. This pattern, I can't even tell you how easy it is. It's so cute. On this one I did my embroidered eyes, which I do have a tutorial, you guys, if you want to see how to do embroidery on eyes. I actually have a couple tutorials, but this is done in Sweet Snuggles. It's like the thick one, whichever one that one is. It's really big. So any of these patterns, if you use a big chunky yarn, you're going to get a bigger product. And I just think these elephants are so cute. If you could use the chunky yarn, do it. But if you have the smaller yarn, they sell really well too. I would probably sell this one for $15 easy. I think I sell the smaller ones for $12, but I don't know, maybe this one's $18 and the smaller ones are $15, but I can't remember what I sold them for. I'd have to look, but this one is really big, so I think it could go for $18. But this pattern is definitely a good seller for me. This is the No Sew Mini Elephant by Nooks_Hooks. Okay. This next pattern is a Tiny Baby Elmo by Crochet in the Sky. This is number 19. This pattern turned out really cute. I love how she has done the bobbles for the nose and the eyes, and then these little hands, they're cute. I think this would be great for a baby, but you'd have to embroider some eyes on, which I think you could. If you stopped like put the eyes on right after the nose before you start to go in, I feel like you could whip stitch around to put some black on there, but I think these would be a good gift for a baby. Babies love Elmo. This is so cute. This is number 19. This is Tiny Baby Elmo by Crochet in the Sky. And honestly, if you used a bigger, chunkier yarn, this would be a lot bigger, but I did use Elise Voluto. You guys, I don't have a lot of different reds. I'm not a red person. People that know me know that. I hate the color red, actually. Does anybody else hate the color red? I have a funny story for you about the color red, though. I have literally hated it for my whole life. My mom says that when I was like a baby, she used to sew my clothes for me. And she loves red, like that's her favorite color. So she would make everything in red, and I would literally strip my clothes off if she put red on me and scream. So I guess I've always hated the color red. I do like it at Christmas time, but I don't know. I don't like red cars. I do like red roses, but like I don't like in general the color red. So if you're one of those people, I'd love to hear from you. I think it's funny that for me it's like that angry color. I don't know. Anyway, speaking of red, number 20 is also red. This is a ladybug by Jen's Crafty Creations. I really do like this little ladybug, and I do like ladybugs. They're adorable. I did change one thing though. In her pattern, she has you doing felt spots, and I just crocheted these 2 little spots. She had smaller ones, like 3 or something on each side, but I didn't feel like messing with felt, so here we are. I do like this little face, and I used 20mm eyes, which were kind of tight fitting in there, but the sinker eyes, I think I added an extra row of single crochets to get around those eyes, but I think it's still really cute. I love this little ladybug. I had my eye on this one for a while. I'm glad I made it. It's cute. So this is number 20. This is the Ladybug by Jen's Crafty Creations. And I made one of her cows, I think, too. Her cow is the one that's sitting with the legs out like this and the front feet down like this. And I did a strawberry cow. I love that pattern so much. So there is the ladybug that she offers for free, number 20. Okay, so this next one, I had my eyes on this one for a while, and I don't know about you guys, but I am all the time going through Instagram and saving patterns I want to make later, and I save them under crochet patterns. So then I'll go through I went through my saves and looked at all the patterns to try to find some stuff to make for this video, and this is one that I had saved a while ago. But this is number 21. This is all from Jade's Squishy Pickle. Listen, I love the placement of the eyes. Like, she just said to put it on this row, but like to put the eyes right next to this, whatever they call these on pickles, and make that the nose, I just think is so cute. And then I did some extra embroidery, so I made like a mean face, and then I added the smile, literally, like I used the nose to put the smile under. And then I had to make the strawberry hat because I don't know if you guys have seen some of my other Roundup videos, but I like strawberry stuff, so I had to make a strawberry pickle, which I don't know what sense that makes, because strawberries I don't think would go too well with pickles, but they look cute. And, you know, you can't really do a red hat because then it just looks like a Christmas pickle. So I did like a fuchsia strawberry. I think it's so cute. I definitely need to make more pickles. I don't know if I would take the time to make the hats for a bunch, but definitely use this face because of the nose situation. I think that's really cute. And honestly, the safety eyes on all of these, on all the small things, it's really easy just to pop those safety eyes in there, like these little black ones. Pulling out. Anytime you sew with your plushies already stuffed, you end up with like stuffing everywhere, trying to clean it out. It's a process. But I do like this, and I will be making more pickles. I saw Caydo, the Celestial Homebody, in their big pickle jar. I need somebody to eat a bunch of those cheesy balls or whatever. I think you can buy those at Costco. I think I'm going to buy them, but I don't know if my kids will eat them. So I need a big plastic jar to put pickles in. That's a really cute idea, Katie. So this is my squishy pickle from All From Jade, number 21. Also, just to mention, All From Jade has so many free patterns. You guys on Instagram, a lot of us already know, but in case you were, just fell out from under a rock, she has her octo, she has her shark, she has her whale. She has so many free patterns that are great market makes. I sell them a lot for $5. Those little whales, the sharks, people love the sharks especially, and the whales for $5. So that is All From Jade. She also has a YouTube channel if you want to subscribe to her channel. All right, so now we're on number 22. I love this one. Oh my goodness. You guys, this is number 22, the No Sew Market Opossum from Cluck and Buzz Crochet. I love this little opossum. I made this in Elise Voluto. It is so cute. I will say that if I were to make this again, I would embroider the nose on instead of color changing. I just think the nose would look cuter if there was just a line of embroidery than this big nose. Other than that though, this pattern is so cute. And honestly, she has another pattern. This is like a mod from her mouse. I need to make the mouse too. I just didn't get around to it, but I am going to use this pattern and the mouse pattern. I love this. This is number 22, the No Sew Market Opossum by Cluck and Buzz Crochet. The next one is one that I wasn't going to make, but somebody reminded me a couple times, and I'm glad I did. Stacy's Baby Bald Eagle. Oh my goodness. So this is from Appletree_Stacy Makes. Look at this cute little baby. I put these giant eyes on it because I just feel like the eyes make it look more baby-ish, cartoony. I love it. I love this little poof of hair up here too. I think it's adorable. This is made with Elise Voluto yarn. I almost feel like you could make a cupcake out of this pattern, you guys. Honestly, if you take the feet out and the arms out, you could do a cupcake for sure. But it's so cute. I love it. I'm glad I made it. Now I'm going to have to make more because I feel like bald eagles are just a very cool bird. Stacy, I'm glad you made me. You kept reminding me of this one. It's really cute. All right, so this is number 23, the Baby Bald Eagle by Appletree_Stacy Makes. All right, so the last one, you guys, we're on number 24. All right, this is probably my favorite. I just love it. So this is the Blue Alien Charm by M's Cozy Creatures. Oh my goodness, look at it. It's a car swing. I love it. I know this is a very popular character these days. I know some people that love this character, and I think you could make his girlfriend too in pink. It would be really easy to do. I think the only difference is like some antennas or something up here, and you could do some chain stitches to make it pink. I think this would be a good seller at markets for sure. Everybody loves the car swings, and this is a really cute character. M's Cozy Creatures also has, like, I think she just released a paid pattern that has a bunch of swings that are really cute. So anyway, this freebie is adorable. I love it. So this is number 24 by M's Cozy Creatures. And this is the Blue Alien Charm. Okay. So what do you guys think of all these free patterns? I love them. And, you know, if you're not really familiar how to navigate Instagram, I know if I was, you know, talking to my mom, I'd probably have to explain to her that when you go on Instagram, you go under someone's Instagram page, and a lot of these designers have tabs under their names. There's like bubbles, okay? And those bubbles, a lot of times they'll have free patterns, and you click on that and it'll like take you through the free patterns they have, and then you click on whatever pattern you see, and then a little bubble will pop up that says see post, and then you click on that to get to the post. But a lot of designers have that free pattern feature on their page, so you can look that way. And then I always try to save the patterns and make a file so that I can go back to that file. So I'm constantly scrolling on Instagram looking for free patterns, you guys. But if you have a free pattern you would like to share, a designer you would like to share, please leave it in the comments. I would love for this to be a resource where we can find more free patterns. That would be great. And if you do find something, make sure you mention the Instagram designer so that we can find it. Also, you guys, let's do this challenge. I would love to see what your creations are for the Share the Love Instagram challenge. I want you to find 5 free Instagram patterns, make them, take photos of them, make an Instagram post, hashtag Share the Love IG challenge, and then also tag Stacy and I. And don't forget to tag the creators of the patterns as well. And we want you to challenge a friend. I just think that this will be a great way to, number one, show the love to these designers who take the time to share all these wonderful patterns with us. Number two, it's a fun way to tag your friend, challenge your friends. And also, number three, to share the patterns. You know, we'll be able to see more patterns that are made, that are free, so that we can start getting busy for our markets, okay? I know I need to get started with my markets and making small stuff, because you guys, I am getting a collection of big stuff. I need the smaller stuff too. So let's make sure you tag me and Stacy on Instagram, and I will share some of those pictures or videos you guys are posting. I will put them on my videos coming up, and each week I'll share some. If we get, I hope we get a lot of people doing this. I hope that a lot of you YouTubers out there will do this challenge. So I challenge you, even if you're not somebody that I've mentioned, Stacy, kraftykait, the Celestial Homebody, I'm challenging you 3. But if you are not those 3 and you want to be included in this challenge, please do so. I would love to see what we can come up with this challenge. I think it'll be fun. So anyway, don't forget, you guys, about Max the Market Kitty, who's released today. That'll be in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I certainly always have fun sharing patterns with you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. If you would like to support me, as always, please subscribe to my channel. All right, well, I guess that's it for today. Happy Friday. I hope everyone is doing well, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye. And when you hear those weird sounds, it's my chair, just so you guys know. It's not me farting, okay? I've had to edit those out sometimes, and I'm like, my chair is making noises. It's not me, it's my chair. Anyway, I need a drink. I have not been doing a good job drinking water today. Drink some water, guys. I need a drink, though. Goodness. You know, the funny thing is I filmed this once already. I had my receiver plugged into the wrong thing. There's nothing worse than realizing that you messed your audio up, okay? I'm not happy about that. But anyway, shit happens, okay? So here we are. All right.